Hey YouTube, what's going on? I thought I would do a video of an album review, a new album. And that new album, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Dream Into It by Billy Idol is first one in like 13 years, 12, 11 years. I don't know. It's been a while since Kings and Queens of the Underground came out. I'll just break it down track by track. It's a really short album, and then I'll get into what I like, dislike. You can hear it playing in the background. The title track, Dream Into It, starts out kind of like a slower ballad. It's one of the two songs on here that's different. It kind of reminds me of like Dead Next Door type vibe, or maybe like a Sweet 16 and Be My Lover kind of vibe. 77, it was supposed to be with Avril Lavigne. He kept touting it about Avril Lavigne, but this album has no Avril Lavigne, it's just him singing the song. He was on Jimmy Kimmel apparently last night too. I heard it was terrible. It talking about going back to 77 when he was younger, Generation X vibes, too much fun, talking about having fun, doing all these drugs and just not giving a shit. That's actually a good song. It's one of my favorites off the album. That was weird. I don't remember that. I have it playing in the background. John Wayne featuring Alison Mosshart. Dead Weather was a terrible band. Never liked them. Whatever. Wild Side playing with Joan Jett in the background. You would think this is going to be two heavyweights of punk, hard rock punk, right? You can maybe hear it, but it's poppy as shit. Just like every other album. And they're talking about just living on the edge and not, younger lifestyle. And this album, I would say, is like, I think this will be Billy's last album. He's 7 years old, released full-length album. And it's basically the first half talking about his young age, and the second half is being humble when he's growing up, and like this number 6 song, pissing off people I love, might not be the best person, but he might have pissed off a lot of people, but he's sorry for that. Give Me the Weight kind of gives me that 80s vibe. I'm Your Hero is an interesting song. It's like an acoustic part, like a solo in the back. It's the only other ballad other than Dream Into It on the album. And then Still Dancing closes out the album, and it was the first single and best song easily on the album. It's kind of like a sequel to Dancing with Myself, just not as good. And what do I have to say about this album? Well, to keep it short and sweet, just like the album, it's short. So the pros, there's not a terrible song on the album. They're all decent, to good. One really good song, Still Dancing. And yeah. The second one it reminds me of 80s. It still sounds like Billy Idol and the poppy 80s Billy Idol, but that's about all I can say for the pros. The cons, there's no diversity on this album. I was thinking, okay, it's going to be punky, hard rock, new wave, pop. It's straightforward pop, and all the songs have the same tempo aside from the two ballads, the title track and I'm Your Hero. Next up will be the production. It's all the songs have a glossy sheen, pop sheen over it, right? Just like the production. It's very clean, poppy. It's not horrible, but it's just there. The guest stars, there's supposed to be 3, but there's only 2 on here. Joan Jett, Alison Mosshart back to back. Doesn't do much for you. Like if there was a Joan Jett, like in the Blackheart's punk hard rock song, or Billy Idol Generation X type song with Joan Jett, have been a hell of a lot better. And then a neutral standpoint is Steve Stevens. He's in the background most of this album. There's not a lot of soloing, they're really quick solos. He does solos, but he's kind of like pushed to the background, which kind of sucks because he's an amazing guitar player, and he adds like another layer to Billy Idol's albums. That's why he's not on Cyberpunk. Go figure. But overall, this album, in my opinion, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. It doesn't take any risks whatsoever. Every song sounds the freaking same. Like there's very little punk on it. Maybe like hints, pieces here and there in each song, or but it's all pop, nothing else. There's not hard rock, there's no punk really, and not a lot of Steve Stevens moments, and it's really short. So overall, out of a 5-star rating, I give it a 2.5, maybe 3 if I'm feeling nice about it. The highlights are Dream Into It, Too Much Fun, and Still Dancing, I would say, are the top 3 songs on it. And yeah, it's a pink purple vinyl, sort of like space color, like sort of like a champagne, I guess, color, and it's playing in the background. But it kind of disappointed me, just like the LA Guns one. I haven't bought it yet, but LA Guns' new album, there's like 2 or 3 songs on it I like. The rest is just there, not that great. Same with this one. Looking forward to the new Alice Cooper group album, which will be fucking killer, no pun intended, and the new Halloween. Those are the 2 ones I'm looking forward to the most so far. But overall, not bad, not great, not nearly even close to being his top 3 or 4 records. But yeah, it's all right. I don't know how often I'll listen to it. It's not as bad as Cyberpunk, not nearly as good as Rebel Yell or Self-Titled or Whiplash Smile. So there you go. That's Billy Idol, Dream Into It. Thanks for watching. I'll put a video here like I always do, and let me know if you're going to pick up this album. I got to do a Billy Idol ranking eventually. I have all his records now. I didn't even know he had a holiday album, so I'm not going to count that. But I have the rest of them. So as always, YouTube, thanks for watching. Rock on. Peace, and I'll see you soon.